called SwimRun.
It's a new thing, yeah. It's popular in Europe, and it's making its waves here to the U.S., especially in California, where we like to be fit, right? CBS News 8's Ashley Jacobs is live in Mission Bay to show us what is SwimRun. Ashley, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Talk about an interesting outfit to wear as you're competing. Check it out. These guys are tethered together, and this is the norm if you're going to participate in SwimRun. So, Andy, tell me about it. What are they wearing?
Well, they've got all sorts of things. They've got a whistle here in case you get in trouble. They've got hand paddles on here to help propulsion and get through the water, because they're also wearing shoes in this. They swim in their shoes. They run in this wetsuit. This wetsuit is about 5 millimeters on the front and about 2 millimeters on the back. They have a tether cord here that just connects and disconnects, and that helps pull the partners together both in the water and on land.
Okay, because this is a team sport. The sport is made up of two-man teams competing in swimming and running. This is the fastest growing sport in the world. Give me some of the basics. I mean, where are these races happening? You guys can go get started. And I know you got up early to work out. Go ahead and get started. So tell me more about this sport.
Well, the sport actually started in Sweden. About 12 years ago, they started doing this crazy race that's 75 kilometers long, and now it's spread all throughout Europe, and then recently in the last couple of years, it's come to the U.S., and we actually had the first race back in 2015 of SwimRun.
Nice, and Vivo Barefoot is an international sponsor of these types of competitions, and it's interesting that they keep their shoes on when they're swimming. So talk to me a little bit about the technology behind this shoe and why it's actually really good for your body.
Yeah, Vivo Barefoot shoes are basically designed just to allow your feet to be feet. They're flat, wide and thin, so they just allow feet to act in their natural way.
All right, these guys are fast. Bring it back out here live if our producers can show us a live look. There's our runners now swimming, and they will be running again. They look great this morning. This is great for your body. You said it puts a lot less stress on your body than running all the time.
That's right. If you're after a run, what you want to do is jump in the water and swim for a little, and when you get tired of swimming, you're back up on your feet again, and races can have anywhere from 5 to 26 transitions in and out of the water. It's a fun way to move through nature.
Okay, coming up on News 8 Morning Extra, we're going to talk about actually training for an event like this if you want to do this in the future. But first, I said I'd find out if this sport really started over a drunken bet. Dan and Michelle, we're going to give you the Cliff Note version of that. Walk me through how this sport started more than a decade ago.
Well, these four friends on the island of Uta in the Swedish archipelago off the coast of Stockholm got together and bet each other that they could get 26 islands away faster than the other team. And they did that. It took them about 24 hours, and now that distance is covered in 8 hours for the world champions.
Wow, and they of course got to that finish line by swimming and running.
Swimming and running, and they had rafts, and they had fins, and they had everything, and they ate along the way. And it just turned into a crazy sport.
All right, the best ideas happen as a bet between friends. Dan and Michelle coming up. News 8 Morning Extra. We're going to show you how to train for an event just like this.
Okay, are we going to see you in the water?
I don't know. I don't have the right shoes. I tried to try shoes on, but they didn't have my size. So we'll see.
Okay.
It's doubtful, but maybe. You never know.
You never know. All right. Thanks, Ed.